And we're now getting some more breaking news. This is regarding the Bihar election. Big scoop. Mahagathbandhan Chief Minister face suspense ends. As per RJD sources, Tejashwi Yadav set to be the Chief Minister face of the Mahagathbandhan. Congress is ready to endorse Tejashwi Yadav as the Chief Minister pick. So Gathbandhan media briefing today on the Chief Minister face. The Gathbandhan rushes to end the seat deadlock. So that's the big breaking news that's coming in as far as the Bihar Assembly elections are concerned. There's a big scoop on India today. Mahagathbandhan Chief Minister face suspense to finally end. And as per RJD sources, we are learning that Tejashwi Yadav is all set to be the Chief Minister face for the Mahagathbandhan. And the Congress is also finally ready to endorse Tejashwi Yadav as the Chief Minister's pick. Remember, the Congress leaders on multiple occasions were asked if Tejashwi Yadav is going to be the Chief Minister face for the Mahagathbandhan, but they did not really agree on this fact, and they always refused to answer the question, or they gave indirect answers, but they never accepted that Tejashwi Yadav is going to be the Chief Minister's face for the Mahagathbandhan. But it seems like the suspense will finally be ending, and there's a media briefing today on the Chief Minister face of the Mahagathbandhan. My colleague Rohit Singh is now joining us with more details on this. Rohit, it seems like the suspense over the Mahagathbandhan Chief Minister face will end today, and there's finally consensus between the RJD and the Congress on Tejashwi Yadav being the Chief Minister face.
Well, yes, what we are learning is that today, sometime later in the day, a joint press conference of the Mahagathbandhan is going to take place in Patna. And it's a long pending press conference because in the last few days we haven't seen the the Mahagathbandhan, in fact, coming together and showing any sort of a bonhomie. And there were reports of differences also between the Congress and the RJD over seat sharing and seat distribution. But now, yesterday we saw how the Congress top brass sent Ashok Gehlot to Patna as an emissary to hold discussions with Tejashwi Yadav and Lalu Yadav, and to iron out all the differences which had cropped up in the last few days, and following which we are learning that today finally a joint press conference of the Mahagathbandhan is going to take place in Patna to showcase the unity, to showcase bonhomie, and to show that all was well in the Mahagathbandhan. And what is interesting to know is the fact that what we are learning is that Tejashwi Yadav could finally be declared as the CM face of the Mahagathbandhan in this press conference. Back to you.
All right, Rohit, thank you for those details. And India Today's Maria Shakil is also joining us with more details on this. Maria, it seems like the differences have finally been ironed out between the RJD and the Congress as far as the Chief Minister face is concerned. And Tejashwi Yadav could be the face of the Mahagathbandhan for the Chief Ministerial position.
Yes, look, for all practical purposes, he has been the person leading the Mahagathbandhan for the last 10 years in the context of Bihar. So it was only a matter of time that the differences would have been ironed out and Tejashwi's name would have been announced. I remember clearly that when I had met him during the course of an interview 2 weeks ago, and I had asked him that question, that why is it that the Congress is not agreeing for your announcement that you should be announced as the face of the Mahagathbandhan, because you are leading this entire campaign in Bihar. It is the RJD which is contesting on more number of seats in comparison to the Congress and other alliance partners. Then why is this delay happening? So he has said that it will happen, and it's only a matter of time, and that the Congress will go ahead and make that announcement. So with Ashok Gehlot, who was here, who arrived in Patna yesterday, he had a meeting with RJD patron Lalu Yadav and others in the party, and also met the Congress in charge of Bihar, Krishna Alavaru. And the sense was that this announcement should be made at the earliest, and it's only today that announcement is likely, because they have to send a clear message that there is no confusion. Because, Anjali, let's not forget that the opposition has lost critical and crucial time in the differences which has played out over seat sharing, because the seat sharing formula could not work out till the last minute. There are close to 12 to 13 seats on which the alliance partners are facing each other. So that has certainly sent a message to the cadre on the ground of both the parties that they are not a united bloc. So that has to be that for enthusing the cadre, for sending a message, that there has to be some kind of energy which has to be brought in. And that is the reason why this announcement is likely to happen sometime today in Moria Hotel, which is a prominent hotel in the heart of Patna.
Right, Maria, and now that there's finally consensus within the Mahagathbandhan that Tejashwi Yadav will be the Chief Minister's face for the alliance, how could this impact the elections from here on?
Oh, the sense that I get from both the sides after speaking to the leaders in the NDA and also in the Mahagathbandhan is that with Home Minister Amit Shah having explained the process, remember there was the interview which was carried out by Aaj Tak, in which when the question was asked, will Nitish Kumar be the Chief Minister if NDA were to win this election, Home Minister Amit Shah had explained the process. He had said that it will be for the MLAs to decide. But yes, these elections are being fought under the leadership and the face of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. So this did send a bit of confusing signal to the voters and particularly the JDU cadres as to whether if this alliance were to win, will Nitish indeed be the Chief Minister and how long will he continue as the Chief Minister after that victory. On the other hand, if Mahagathbandhan actually goes ahead and makes that announcement for Tejashwi as the Chief Ministerial candidate and the Chief Ministerial face, besides enthusing the cadre, it will also perhaps put the opposition, the Mahagathbandhan could raise that question to the NDA as to who will be the Chief Minister on the other side. So it will become then going ahead a battle of leadership or a battle of face. So, the chapter which has to unfold will become interesting in the context of Bihar, because so far when you move around on the ground, you certainly get a sense that the election is yet to pick up. That's also perhaps because there is a crucial and a very interesting festival which will be happening in the next few days.
All right, Maria, do stay with us. We're now being joined by Congress Party's Premchand Mishra on the broadcast. Mr. Mishra, a very good morning to you. So, हमें ये खबर मिल रही है कि आज तेजस्वी यादव को चीफ मिनिस्टर फेस बनाया जा रहा है महागठबंधन का और ये बड़ी अनाउंसमेंट आज होने वाली है. कांग्रेस पार्टी को इतना टाइम क्यों लग गया इस बात पर सहमत होने में?
देखिए, इसमें टाइम नहीं लगा और रणनीति का हिस्सा होता है राजनीति में. उचित समय पर हम लोगों ने फैसला लेना था, जिसके लिए कल ही बातचीत करके सहमति बन गई है. एकजुटता के साथ चुनाव लड़ेंगे और यह कोई विवाद का विषय हमारे यहाँ था ही नहीं. सीएम फेस कौन होगा, सीएम कौन होगा, तो अंडरस्टूड था, सबको पता था. सबसे बड़ी पार्टी के नेता को बनाया जाता, सबसे बड़ी पार्टी आरजेडी गठबंधन में है, इसमें कंफ्यूजन नहीं था. उसी समय का इंतजार हो रहा था. आज विधिवत प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस इसकी घोषणा हो जाएगी. अशोक गहलोत जी की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस 12 बजे है, तो आपको भी पूरे आपके दर्शकों को भी पता चल जाएगा कि महागठबंधन क्या नीतिगत फैसला करने जा रही है और क्या अनाउंसमेंट होने जा रहा है.
जी, प्रेमचंद मिश्रा जी हमारे साथ बने रहिए. हमारे साथ आरजेडी के शक्ति सिंह यादव भी जुड़ रहे हैं. शक्ति सिंह यादव जी, हमें खबर मिल रही है कि आज तेजस्वी यादव का अनाउंसमेंट हो सकता है, वो चीफ मिनिस्टर फेस होंगे महागठबंधन का. लेकिन महागठबंधन को ये अनाउंसमेंट करने में इतना समय क्यों लग गया? बस चंद दिन बचे हैं इलेक्शन के लिए. कांग्रेस और आरजेडी में इसके बीच इस पूरे चीज पे सहमति क्यों नहीं बन पा रही थी?
गुड मॉर्निंग. एक्चुअली हम लोगों ने पहले भी कहा था और मैं पूरा दोहरा दूं, और एज ए चीफ स्पोक्स पर्सन के हैसियत से कई मंचों से प्रेमचंद मिश्रा जी जुड़े हुए हैं आपके इस शो में कि भाई मुख्यमंत्री का कैंडिडेट ऑलरेडी गठबंधन का तेजस्वी यादव जी 2020 में मुख्यमंत्री के चेहरे यही थे. इंडिया गठबंधन के कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी के चेयरमैन जिस दिन तेजस्वी यादव जी बने थे, लगभग सब लोगों को पता है ये जो है तेजस्वी यादव ही बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री होंगे. सीटों के बंटवारा के बाद गठबंधन की सहमति ऑल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने मिलकर करके आज का ये निर्णय लिया है. और ये निर्णय कोई पहले से ऑलरेडी सबको पता है बिहार के अंदर में कि कौन कैंडिडेट है, कौन फेस है महागठबंधन का. लेकिन अभी जिन दलों में, जिन गठबंधनों में अभी तक फेस का कोई क्लियरेंस नहीं है, लाडले मुख्यमंत्री जी को प्रधानमंत्री ने अभी तक कोई सहमति नहीं दी है. उनका कोई ज्वाइंट प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होकर के नीतीश कुमार ही 2025 के 30 से मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, इस तरह की कोई अभी तक नहीं की गई है घोषणा। लेकिन हमारे गठबंधन में आज 12 बजे पूरे गठबंधन के साथी मिलकर के बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री के चेहरे के रूप में तेजस्वी यादव जी को अनाउंस करने का निर्णय लिया है। और हम लोगों ने बहुत बार कहा है कि जो लोग उस उत्सुकता के साथ ये पूछना चाहते हैं कि भाई कौन होंगे, अगला आपका फेस कौन होगा, हमने पहले कहा 2020 में कौन थे, जब 2020 में वो थे, एलओपी वो है, अपोजिशन लीडर वो है, सभी कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी के चेयरमैन वो हैं, सभी कार्यक्रमों को साझा लेकर के चल रहे हैं। और गठबंधन के सभी पार्टियों ने कई बार संकेत दिया है, कांग्रेस पार्टी के कई नेताओं ने संकेत दिया है, सीपीआई, सीपीएम, माले, वीआईपी पार्टी ने कई बार संकेत दिया है। इस बाबत हम लोगों ने कहा कि भाई माननीय तेजस्वी यादव जी बिहार के अपोजिशन के यानी इंडिया अलायंस के गठबंधन के मुख्यमंत्री के चेहरे बिहार के होंगे। और आज उसकी सामने आप लोग के सामने आ रहा है। कई उत्सुकताओं मीडिया घरानों में था, कई चैनलों ने, राष्ट्रीय चैनलों ने, कई लोगों ने कई बार हमसे भी पूछा और हम लोगों ने अपनी पार्टी का पक्ष रखते हुए साफ कहा कि नहीं, मुख्यमंत्री के उम्मीदवार तेजस्वी जी है, थोड़ा धैर्य लीजिए। ज्यादा पूछने पर हमने कहा थोड़ा इंतजार का मजा लीजिए। अब जब चीजें सामने आ गई है और एक जरूरत आन पड़ी है, चूंकि ये सवाल कहीं न कहीं तैरता हुआ दिखाई पड़ रहा था, जिसका पटाक्षेप का दिन आज है। और 12 बजे पूरे गठबंधन के साथी जब मिलजुल कर करके प्रेस को संबोधित करेंगे तो नेशन भी जान जाएगा, बिहार के लोग भी जान जाएंगे कि अगला मुख्यमंत्री बिहार का कौन है इंडिया गठबंधन की तरफ से। ये बातें साफ हो जाएगी, इसलिए इसमें कोई दो राय भी नहीं थी, न कोई संशय थी।
जी, शक्ति सिंह जी, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। प्रेमचंद मिश्रा जी, आपका भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। सो दैट्स द बिग डेवलपमेंट दैट इज कमिंग in as far as the Bihar elections are concerned. There's a big announcement by the RJD, the Congress, the entire Mahagathbandhan today at 12 p.m. in Patna. Tejashwi Yadav, as per sources, is going to be the Chief Minister's face for the Mahagathbandhan, and there's finally consensus between the RJD and the Congress on the same.